Oh, there's a doggy outside. Good morning. Was cracking. We've been live for 10 seconds. I'm feeling good. I hope y'all are too. All right. Literally everything was left up as it was. And you know, it's not the same as it was. As it was. I made this. Hand stitched. No cap. She was a fairy. Yup. She was a fairy. Okay. I'm waiting for the chat. I'm waiting on y'all to get in here so I can show you how pretty she is. It's my puss. I have puss. You are going to experience the fastest embroiderer or the fastest French knot maker. I don't know if anybody has done a video on that, but today it's going to be all about French knots. I'm waiting for the regular chat to show up. We're going to talk about this purse. Then we're going to get into some embroidery. Okay? So, look at this. We got the gold hardware. I took all the plastic off. And then look at the stitching. I did all of that. All of that stitching, bro. It's crazy. Whoa. I don't even know how I folded it. If it was laid weird. But things happened. I feel like that was the way I was supposed. I don't even know. Maybe was supposed to do it. The world may never know, right? But this purse, she's mine. I sewed all of this. Apparently it took me 3 weeks. I was not counting the lives, but I made my very first leather purse from scratch. It took 3 weeks, and I literally made an entire purse. I streamed it. I made an entire purse only using subtitles. Like and subscribe. Because like, what? I made an entire leather purse only using subtitles. It was not in English. And somehow we did this, okay? So if you're new to, thank you. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Ashlee. Hi, babe. Wait, pull your pants up. Mommy. Pull your pants up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I had to be a mom probably in like a minute or so. But I just wanted to show you guys, I literally made an entire purse. This is like a Birkin, right? Everything comes from China, so bless you. Bless you. So forget about the name brands and things. If an actual human and you know the person that made it, I think that makes it 10 times cooler. I literally made a Birkin in 3 weeks. Because I'm working on other crafts too. Like I do yoga. Like this channel is all about yoga and arts and crafts. I'm a rug artist, or I call myself a fiber artist just to kind of keep it broad. But we're gonna be working on embroidery. So if you've never done a French knot before, I feel like I haven't even searched it, but I feel like I'm one of the fastest French knot makers, and I'll show you guys how to make French knots. I try to make my channels educational so you can learn a little bit, laugh a little bit, And even if you don't want to do art, you can just chat with the chat because the chat is always funny. So we literally finished. I finished this purse yesterday. I was doing one of the side panels. The hardest part was doing the side panels because I could not understand that. My brain, when you do something three-dimensional, it's hard for me to like visualize that. But I got one side panel down, and then I was halfway through, and then I realized one of the side panels was flipped. So it should have been flipped the other way. Had to pop all those seams out. And I was like, I'm so done with this. I need to finish this. So we finished the purse. So I'm very excited. This was a brand deal. The brand is Pop Sewing. So if you want to learn how to make a purse, they have purses on their websites, and they also have children's things and men stuff too. So it's not just, sewing is not just for men or for women, because I think it's really cool when men know how to do things like this as well. It's very helpful. Just for society. I don't know. I'm not a gender person. You know, people feel like, well, if you do embroidery, only girls can do that. Have you seen China? Like, China is so far ahead. Like, what's good? What's the word? They're so far advanced. I think it's so cool like that. Men know how to do this. Ask any man off the street in America, could they do this? You done? Are you done? I don't know what he said. Oh, you don't gotta be Dino. You don't gotta be Dino. Are you done? Okay. Okay. You got it. So let me know when you're done. Okay, I think he's done. Was good. So I wanted to just show you guys the purse. The ending part, so I did the strap. It was good. I did one side, and then like I just finished it at 4:30 or 5 p.m. We finished the bag. The one thing I will say, the straps could have been longer. This is all hand stitched. I learned how to saddle stitch with this. I would say the clips, they could have been these straps could have been longer, because you sewed them on the back, and then you like weaved them in, you fed them in to get to the front, so you have like a nice closed option. But realistically, I always am carrying a mom bag. It's full of crap all the time. I'm usually carrying like a never full or like some type of tote bag, okay? The one thing I will say, this is very beautiful. This is classy. I'm trying to be like realistic. I had to push this together to get it to close. Realistically, if I'm trying to reach in to get some lip gloss or something, I feel like my whole purse would spill out. I got these unclipped. I sewed all of this, y'all. This is crazy. I sewed all of this. You open it up. I think it's decently sized. I've seen the size of them large Birkins. I'm like, whoa. But I like just totes where I can throw stuff in and maybe a zipper on the top. I was telling y'all, and then I'm going to BRB for like 1 minute. I was telling y'all, I be in a bunch of like Facebook groups, right? A bunch of crafty Facebook groups. If you learn how to sew on a zipper, you literally can charge $50 minimum extra on a bag. This is already beautiful in itself. It was a nice tutorial, but it didn't have zipper making. But I learned how to saddle stitch. I literally sewed the straps on. Like, that's crazy. Bear's having a ball in there. Look at the little feet. There's a very small population of people who know how to put zippers on. So that, people are always getting their pants hemmed up, or zippers added, zipper broke. They got to fix that on. If you know how to make zippers, there's a huge market. There's a huge demand for that. So that is something I would like to learn later down the line, but to fully learn how to make bags, because I've gotten inquiries, and I usually just do like Velcro. I'll put like a Velcro so that you can close the bags up that I've made in the past, but I've never made anything as intricate as this. This is a really beautiful soft leather too. Did I tag it? I need to tag it on the community page. So I use my community tab page just like my Instagram page. So I use it for like announcements. in buying this bag or the other things they have. I'm going to leave a link there, and you can either have it pre-made or you can do the same process as me and sew it all yourself. So really cool company. I'm coming! I said I am going to have to BRB in like 1 minute. Howdy, rip it, sew it. I need to go be a mom really quick. I was just showing you guys, I literally sewed an entire bag from scratch. So I'll leave this with you. We're going to be doing some French knot activity. So I'll let y'all look at my purse. Bro, I streamed this entire thing. So I didn't put because I didn't know about copyright crap on YouTube, cross sharing it. But on my TikTok and on my Instagram, I shared literally how I made this purse. I literally did all of it. If you want to learn how to French knot, that's what today is going to be about. I'm going to be, I finished the words, and now we're going to add little pollens to all of my lazy daisies. And then we're going to add multicolored French knots. What letter did I start? That O, all those little dots. I'm going to show you guys how to do French knots. So we're going to do ones for the center of the flowers, and then we're going to do ones around it. This is a water, you know I love to talk. This is a water soluble thing. So once I finish sewing the words and I got the words looking right, this paper just washes away. What? That was like witchcraft. That was like the coolest thing I learned about. Yeah, I am talking about the purse. Thank you, Pierre. Welcome back. Okay, y'all, give me 1 minute. I will be BRB, okay? And then we're going to get to sewing. So, yeah, 1 minute. I'm back. Oh, you crazy. Okay, put these on. I had to clean those. Here. You want to watch some TV?
Yes, now.
Now? Okay, clean up.
After clean up, then I can watch TV.
Yep. All right, y'all. So, we're going to learn how to do some French knots. I was just showing y'all the purse. I wanted to, for those that have not been here, it took me 3 weeks. I'm always working on 3 projects, or I'm sorry, at least 2 projects at a time. So this brand reached out to me, and it's so fitting for this channel because we do arts and crafts and yoga on here. I've never done this, so like I'm very proud of myself for doing this, and you can too. If you want to watch my tutorial, or follow their tutorial, I feel like I just naturally am a teacher since I teach yoga. I went really slow with this process. Okay. I need to clean up in here though. Okay. My scissors were still left out. These were like leather cutting scissors. They gave you all of the tools too in a cute little bag. A sticker on it, right? I never once had to use finger guards. So, I'm just used to my fingers getting all toe up, so. I didn't even unthread these. I just cut them and burnt it. The craziest thing I learned about when you are working with leather, you just have to burn the ends. As an embroiderer, you're always tying off your ends. But saddle stitching, you use 2 needles at once. That's how you get that front and back seamless design. So I didn't even unthread these. I'm going to use these for later. This is the different floss. The floss looks really different. I want to save these. I taught personal training. I did personal training this morning. You can book with me for that too. I'm in person in Mequon, Wisconsin. So if you're local, I do have a space where we can train. I do personal training, yoga, meditation, sound healing, and Reiki at my shop. And then that's also where I have all of my art for sale. If you want to check out my art in person. If you're not local, I finally got the feature where I think underneath my videos, or at least on my channel, now you can find confidential goods. My craft business is Confidential Goods, and that's where you can find all of my rugs, the hats, all the fiber art things that I make. But yeah, that's why I didn't feel like changing. I'm in my personal training outfit. I got new clothes from the TikTok shop because I haven't brought any new workout clothes pretty much since I had my child. So some of my leggings are stretched out. Coffee. I need to finish up my coffee though. So let's French knot. I'm gonna show y'all how to do the French knot dance. I'm gonna show you how to do the French knot dance. I got a market this Saturday. So if you're local, I'll be in Racine, Wisconsin. I'm going to be at the Complete Experience in Racine, Wisconsin. They're going to be doing an aerial show. So if you've never seen aerial yoga, I've never seen aerial yoga in person. Like that, I don't teach that style of yoga. But I think it's going to be really cool. They're going to be putting on a showcase. And while the showcase is going on, there's going to be vendors. So I'm going to be vending with Confidential Goods. Later today, I will be planning out my booth. So if you ever, I post in my community page too, my booths. You good?
Yeah.
Oh, more raisins? Okay. So I'll be designing my booth layout for this Saturday. I'm going to be drafting that this afternoon. We're going to be selling my new affirmation bookmark, or not bookmarks, but magnets. I made some magnets. Let me show you. Pause to read. You can't pause. I mean, like, if you want a screenshot. They're all affirmations. They're all reversed, so I really apologize. These are magnets. These are not on my website yet, but if you would like one, please let me know. My magnets are $7 on my website. All of the designs. So this is the newest design I have, and I put like a nice shiny thing. So these are waterproof. And obviously these are the other magnets I have. And this is hand drawn, bro. I do everything in house. I do not mess around. I take a lot of pride in making original art. I don't like it when people be stealing art and be trying to make a buck off of that. That's not cool. Okie dokie. This is what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be using 3 strands. We're going to see how far we get. I should have... See, with these stinking craft stores closing, I love Joann's. I was this Joann's girly. I'm going to need to get some more white floss. I went to Walmart. Horrendous. None of the floss... Somebody mixed up all of the floss numbers, so I couldn't find anything. How much white do I even have left? Ugh. This is literally, I got Blanc, whatever this is. It's not gonna focus. Not on my face. Blanc. Usually it's numbers. I don't know why the white is different. I need to find the N. Floss has 6 strings, 6 strands. And we're gonna be cutting that in half. I'm looking to see if I need to add it anywhere else, but I'm feeling pretty satisfied. I don't wanna over clutter it with too many flowers. So I stretched out the floss I needed. I'm gonna cut it, and that's how you get the longevity of your floss. So we'll come back to that. I'm gonna split my yarn, and I'm gonna show you how fast it is and how easy it is to make French knots. French knots were really hard for me when I first started embroidery. But I'm a self-taught artist too, and I just want to help people out that want to be creative or learn a new skill. Because people be too fast. You already know people be too fast showing the stuff. Did you see it? Or like, I'm just giving an example. I'm not hating on the crochet community. But like, when people come out with new patterns, new designs, and then like they gatekeep the design, I'm like, all of these resources are here on the planet. If you didn't patent it, why are you gatekeeping it? All right, I'm gonna put this up here. 3 strands. So you wet it so then it'll pass through the eye a little bit easier. Thread it. How is everyone's day going? And thank y'all for the likes. Thank you for sticking around, being here. Oh, fuck. That was not supposed to happen. Like, where did that even come from? What? I just got a knot out of nowhere. Who are you, Miss Sally Mae? What? What is that? Like, I don't want to get a strike, but I was about to say something. Excuse me, I'm just gonna make this into a knot. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. You tricking around. I'm gonna make a new knot because you want to be you know what I want to say. And we're just gonna start there. I don't know, I guess I just wasted all of that BS. Boo-boo. Boo-boo caca. So I made a second knot, so we're still good. Tie it off. Get your 3 strands, cut it in half. I'm gonna show you how to do French knot.
I'm not finished with my game.
Okay, you can keep going. We're gonna start on G. We're putting the little white pollens in all of this. I wish there was better lighting on this. Don't look at my legs. Don't come at my legs. I'm gonna poke through, do my best here. Try to keep the pollens as centered as I can. I try to leave a little bit of space so I would still be able to make a little knot. So you're gonna poke through all the way, pull it through. You should have a knot so it's not gonna pull all the way through. Finger, take my finger, I wrap it around. I can't do this fast. So you can hold it. 1 tie around, 2 ties around your needle. Poke through it, but don't lose those little wraparounds. Poke through your needle, poke through your fabric, pull it, but pull it through. Thank you. Boop. That's how you do a French knot. So I'm going to show you how fast. I'm always cooking, bro. I appreciate you. Yes, we finished the purse. I thought the purse we were going to try to finish up today, but we actually finished it yesterday. So that's a French knot. And I'm going to just go super fast. Not super fast, but like this is my normal pace. Right now I have to go in the pollens, so I'm trying to bust through in between threads. When we do just the freestyle knots, you can see like that dark blue one, these knots, they're just kind of sparse and scattered. But trying to keep them centered on the pollens, that's going to be the next hard step. So if you're just joining me now, just tuning in on this project, I've been working on this for a few months. This is a slower craft. My embroidery is always a slower craft for me, but they turn out so freaking dope. These are hand-dyed sweatshirts. This is my own design that I printed out. And we're gonna embroider. We're gonna embroider the words goods. And there's one for sale already. All of these, I think there's only gonna be 6 in this collection. I don't remember what I was saying. All of these are gonna have different colorways. So I have one using a rainbow yarn, and this one's using light blue and dark blue. I just did 2 French knots, and now I'm just coming down. I was like, what if we finish this before my market? That would be kind of crazy. So to try not to waste all of your floss, I try to do the next flower that's closest. If you have any sketchy knots on the back, my knots are usually really clean. My work is usually clean on the inside. But if you have any sketchy knots, like this one's going to be sketchy, it's going to eventually get patched. See this random loop? It got like tangled, but it's all good. You can see I'm doing kind of like a zigzag situation happening here. There's more donut I can make you. We just did all of these. Okay, pull your pants up. And then go grab the bag and I'll make some for you. Okay, so we're just going down. We're just going down the letter G. Okay, hang on, babe. I'll be right there. And you don't seem to understand. See, the problem is, well, I don't know.
Looking for this.
I got it, babe. If I finish it, what am I going to work on during my market? Well, unless, if I have downtime, I got to think of it like that. Yeah. You can put this in the trash. Put that in the trash.
Now, is that sweet?
Oh, are these sweet? I think they're sweet. What do they taste like to you?
Mommy,
Huh.
they're not sweet, Mommy.
They're not sweet. It's a donut.
They're not the sweet donut in the whole world.
Oh, they the sweetest in the whole world? I'm about to stab myself.
Mom,
Huh.
they're not sweetest in the whole world.
Oh, I didn't try to get a super sweet one. All right, next closest
The
one.
other super sweet donut in the whole world is what's good, and I can taste it. Look. Ah.
I see. Silly goose.
I'm City Bear.
I'm a silly bear. Watch out, I got a needle. A needle. Oh, thank you for the kissy kiss. You let me know when you're done so then I can put the iPad over there. I don't want it to fall over with all your stuff. I'm not flipping you off. That's the end of it, and you don't want all of this loose thread, so I usually hook it around one of the fingers, so then I have a little loop, and I can pull it through to make sure it goes into a knot. Is there a way I could zoom in? I have no idea. Let's try. Let's do this one. I was just trying to decide which one I want to go to next. We're going to go in this hole, make a pollen for this one, poke it through, pull it, finger, or actually just grab it. On your needle, wrap twice around, hold it so you don't lose it. Poke it right next to where you pulled up from. Push down. Use your little lasso. Pull it through. See how it was on my middle finger last time? I kind of changed the fingers sometimes. Pull, pull, pull. I'm pulling it tight from the back. And that's a French knot. Thank you for the hug. I love you very much.
I love you very much too, Mommy, to the moon.
To the moon? I love you to the moon.
I love you past the moon.
Past the moon. Oh, I love you past the moon too.
I love you from the moon.
To the front of the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's end it up for a big old hug.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Mama, this is us.
Oh, no, I will never rub your kisses off.
Okay, Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
If you do, I'm going to be very disappointed.
You're going to be disappointed. I get mad when you rub my kisses off.
If you rub my kids off, and I'm going to be disappointed.
You going to be disappointed?
Yeah.
Bunkas. No. Big old head. Get your big old head out the way. No, baby. No, I can't see. I have a needle.
Anyone wants to see my mouth?
No. Nobody wants to see that, baby. Stop. That's inappropriate. You're going to hurt yourself with the needle. Okay. Thank you. Pull it. Wrap. And you can already see the flowers are coming to life now. Next week, I'm going to have a 4-year-old, y'all. And that's all of my knots right now. All of the little white knots we just did in what? 5 minutes? Not even. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Pull it up. Can't get a good angle. Is this good? I feel like I need to switch it for y'all. Pull it up. Wrap. So the goal I'm trying to finish here is we're going to definitely, it's going on 12, just going on 12. We're definitely going to finish up these knots, the pollens for today. I feel like I might have to cut actually. I don't want to waste too much floss because I came from here and then I'm going to go through this one. Ooh. This one's a size medium too. Everything I make, I always just want to keep. But that's not how you keep a business. Because I love this colorway. I feel like I always choose like the coolest colorways. Because I love how this one's coming out. And you don't seem to understand. Hi, babe. Not too close now. Not too close, babe. There. Munka. Are you done cleaning in there? That's your... You throw it away if you don't want to play with that. Do you want to keep it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't squish it in there. Kind of hard to plan. Where are my... Where do I want to start these French knots? So I'm not wasting too much yarn darting from left to right. You know what I mean? So... Because we had to come back to this one in the corner. Cooking up. Cooking up. You see how much thread I'm left? That went quick. I'll be able to make maybe one more. Poke back down. Ba-ba. Back over here. This is a French knot tutorial for anyone that's just joining. Loop, loop. Uh-oh, I don't want puckering. I got 3 more flowers on the letter G, and I'm already gonna need to make some more floss. This is how much I have left. Sorry. This is how I try to plan it, coming down the G. Make sure your letters aren't too tight. See all that white? We didn't waste too much. See, we had to zigzag from each flower. Clean work on the front, clean work on the back. So I'm gonna tie this off. This isn't gonna be enough to carry me. And I don't know if we could save this piece, but we could see. Miley, what's good? We'll see how long this white carries us. I literally only have 1 skein of this white. I think so. And I wasted. Whatever, trying to do that. How we doing?
Good.
Okay. I'm tying off my end. That's how I get it all the way at the end. As close as I can get it. Don't want it to unravel. I cut a little bit. You don't need all of that excess. Three more? 2 more? How many more? 3 more flowers here. Or pollens. We're doing the pollens. And we're about to finish our letter. Give me a G! G! Here, put your raisins in the bowl so they don't spill. You want to do that? Or you got donut in there? I just don't want it to fall.
Mama,
Yes, babe.
that got burnt.
What got burnt?
The donut got burnt.
Oh, the donut looks burnt. Bunka. Bunka. No, no, baby. No, don't show your mouth online. That's inappropriate. There we go. Do you ever juice time? Yeah, juice time. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull this through. You ready for the park
Yeah.
later today?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have lunch and then we'll go to the park. Careful, put that down. Thank you. Now I will be cutting my string after this last one. Watch for puckering. That's why I'm trying to flatten the fabric because I'm about to move to a new letter. I'm doing a lot of talking. Hold on. What the hell is this? Now what? Wait a minute. What is this? Why do I keep getting these weird knots? It's just trying to waste my yarn. Oh, see? Like, what is that? This string just did this before. I was about to make another knot and then waste all of this floss. Don't drink too fast.
Look, Mommy.
Hold on, baby. That was weird.
Look at me.
Making bubbles.
I don't juice.
Okay, now that should be laying flat. I don't want any random BS. Who outside? Honking. Now we can cut. I was about to be done. Keep checking your work from the back. Oh, my diamonds, speak to me. Time for a coffee break. Bear, you just be inhaling the juice.
Go.
I see. Strongest man in the land.
I'm the strongest bear in land.
Strongest bear in the land. Let's tie that off again. That goes quick. French knot quick draw. Condensation got my hands wet. We'll come around in a circle. We'll do our best to bring it around town. Is it good? Yeah. Lips like sugar.
Mommy, look at me. See, I forgot the juice.
Let me know. Let me know. Ain't that how it go? Fingers got twirled up. I was excited to jump in this today. I'm like, all right, we a little ahead of schedule. You already knew. We'll see how long these French knots take me. I feel like I could do this. The white ones definitely all in one setting or sitting was good. Dom's here. I feel like I could do all of the white French knots in one sitting, but we'll see how. I'm going to be doing or alternating colors. So I'm probably gonna go in with one color, do like light blue French knots throughout the words. The heck, there's some lint that pulled through. And then to finish the words. And then I'm gonna put more daisies down the sleeves. I'm like, I see people do embroidery. I have one custom shirt sweater. What's good? And what? What's happening? Is that what you said? What's happening?
Oh no, that's okay.
I have no plans today. I was gonna take Bear to the park. But if you're free, we could kick it. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the progress. This is like a fast, what do they call it? A speed run. The string is stuck to the top of it. Bear read to me. Oh, it is windy? I know, my windows be rattling. I did all of the letter G with the French knots. And now we're starting on...
Did you then use me and now we're doing work with you?
You were doing work with me. And you read your first story all by yourself.
The workbook?
Uh-huh. That juice sounds good.
Book, walk, book. Walk, book, book, walk, book. Did what you did do school with me?
We did do school. I'm trying to get my finger through, or this needle through here. Here we go. I showed the purse earlier. Yeah, we're gonna go to the park. I'm gonna make lunch first and then go, but like I'm not doing anything after that. I was just determined to finish that purse yesterday. I was getting tired of it, low key. Because it's stressing me out if I have too many projects on my plate. I'm like, I need to get one of these done, get that serotonin. This is gonna be the second one, or the next thing I might get done, and do my hardest not to jump onto a new project without finishing the one I already started. Whoa, what's he doing?
Mommy, can I clean my room up?
You did clean your room up. Let me do one more French knot because I'm in the middle of this one. And I'll get it turned on for you. Very good, Bear. Go throw your juice away. All right, that was the last one I did down there. But you see how fast and easy it is to just add the knots to it. I'll be right back. Get Bear. Wait now, why are you running? Getting excited?
Yeah.
Oh, I scratched my nose too hard. And my eyes is watering. You need to move this just slightly over.
If I move it too close, Mommy.
All right. Yeah, it's too close to the iPad. You need to scoot that. Yeah.
Do that.
That looks good. Now, is this loud enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can pick a show. All right.
I can pick a show.
Mm-hmm.
Second out. And second pick a show.
I got about 5 more flowers on the O. Or petals or however. Half flowers. Yeah. Oh, I know. What was up with like the Midwest weather prediction? There was people on TikTok trying to prepare who didn't have garages, and they were like trying to just put tarps on their cars because they thought it was gonna be like some type of hailstorm. Hood tank. My neighbor was talking about putting like a sandbox up and maybe putting the pool back up. I was like, oh, that would be kind of cool. But that is a lot to upkeep. And I don't want, no, you heard him. I don't want to be responsible for that. With Randy lurking around. Remember I told y'all the raccoon? The raccoon be going through my trash, bro. He be having a whole buffet laid out on the lids of the trash bins. So we need to get like some locks. And then little Kim Possum Bowl, the possum, he be scrounging around there too. Yeah, it was wild. But my neighbor says she named the raccoon. Carrie named him Randy. Randy the raccoon. But she said he responds to Fatty. You're Fatty. Bro be like, I don't even know. Womping around. That was the term I was gonna use. Womp, womp, womp. Let me shoot over here. Ooh. That almost did not work. We got 2 more flowers, and then that's going to be the end of letter O. So today's live, I'm just doing the inner pollens, maybe tonight or tomorrow. I'll start doing the multicolor ones. Yes! If you want to shop with me, the link has been commented, confidential goods. And I'm also open for commissions and custom things. I posted on my Facebook, the confidential Facebook, all of the services that I offer. For fiber arts, rug making, embroidery, and stationery needs. And I do small batches too. A lot of places, bigger places will ask you for a minimum. You just let me know, bro. I'm a one-man band. I don't want to be a one-man band. This on the road, putting miles on a rundown band. Baby, we can take it. Oh, I don't even remember how the song goes. I lay down the beat, and you carry the tune. Something, something, we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't want to be a one-man band. All right, we did G. We did O. We got a word. Go! Bear, you sitting back? Nana! Don't make me come over there. We got Dunkin' today because we had to go pick something up at Grandma's. I'm like, we already out and about. I didn't get it yesterday. I usually get Dunkin' grocery shopping. I didn't get it yesterday. I was not feeling good yesterday morning, so I made tea. Baby, sit back. Nana. Sit back. I got Bear in these shorts. They're too big on him. He looks so big. Thank you. We're working on it. I'm trying to finish up the coffee before it turns to ice. Or just water, the ice melt. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, every time I move to a new letter, I cut it. So then if you make an oopsie, excuse me, you can kind of retrace your steps back to the same letter. But like if you're zigzagging all over the place, My shorts. I learned that in the past too. If you're just zigzagging and you make an oopsie, then like you could mess up the previous work that you did. So when you move sections, just make sure you're cutting. I was training this morning. I already know I'm finna go to the park. Well, it's gonna be windy out. I have to see. You hear that's my windows. I can't tell if she's doing laundry or if she's had this phone or this fan going that I have nothing. Maybe the dishwasher, but I heard this even this morning, this if you hear like vibrations. I have no idea where it's coming from. Leg day, what did I did cardio and core with my client this morning. And I did an AMRAP or an EMOM every minute on the minute, 8 minutes, 8-minute exercise, rest in between. 8 minutes of exercising. So there was 8 exercises within the 8 minutes. It was like 2 core, 2 cardio, 2 core, 2 cardio, etc. Hood tank, and he carrying a tank. I'm joking, but my computer work later today. We're gonna be planning out we have one more yoga class in April because we kind of started. Did we start? I don't remember if we started April 2nd, but I was trying to get them classes going as soon as possible. But I'm gonna plan out May's classes so we can have a series. So you guys can let me know, send me a message or comment in this live. I kind of want to know where you guys are at, what type of yoga you're looking for the Wednesday live classes. So if you're new here, every Wednesday we do a 9 a.m. Central Time yoga class. And I'd like to add another class during the week, but you know, it's slowly working into like a little routine here. So if there's, I was like, should we start like yoga for flexibility series for the next 4 weeks of May? Is there 4 weeks in May? I don't remember. Something like that. So I'm going to be trying to plan that out. So I'm not like every week, I might rotate it. Maybe it's yoga, maybe it's sound healing and meditation. Then another yoga class, then the next week, meditation. This is going to be my last French knot. Now I got to tie them off. And that was all of the string, the first pull we did. Vibrate higher. No, I'm not including this week because technically the last day is the 30th. And that's like how my brain is braining. Fresh month. Fresh planning. Otherwise, I'll start glitching. It throws me off because then Bear's birthday could either be the first week of May or the second week, and his is in the second week of May. So next week, don't tell him. If you guys have any Baker, he has his headphones in. The dishwasher is finishing up. But I want to take him to Build-A-Bear and get him a little bear and I'm gonna get him a bluey cake. He asked for a bluey cake. So if you have any bakers in mind, let me know. I don't know. Isn't this like at least 2 weeks to get the order into them? Try to get him a bluey cake. But if you want to say happy birthday to Bear, you can also donate to this channel. What's good, Pierre? We're already on the 3rd letter. You telling? But that's what I have planned. I want to take him to Build-A-Bear. I had to spread it out over the years and not overwhelm him. He was, I don't think he ever felt overwhelmed. But with, you know, not too much bear stuff. So like, I don't remember. We took him to like a Chuck E. Cheese place. If you know what Stonefire Pizza Co. is, it was crazy. Was it last year? Because then they closed. That was really crazy. This is not even, it's bothering me. They closed the week after his birthday. I'm like, whoa. I experienced a Stonefire Pizza as a kid, and I was just happy at least he got to experience it. I'm like, whoa, that was like cutting it close. It was an unexpected closing, so they closed. I think we did that last year, but the year before, I don't remember if it was Christmas or his birthday. I got him a Medi Teddy, which is like a yoga bear, and like it has bendable arms, and you can put the teddy bear in like yoga poses. And then I got him like some bear clothes when like he was really little. But now, since he's a little bit older, he can pick out his Build-A-Bear, and if he gets a bear, maybe he wanted, I feel like he don't want a dinosaur or something. But yeah. My hair, who is like a couple weeks old now, bro. Very. I just washed it Sunday. But I went to the shop and I don't really like how they did it. I hope they add less hair. Like they're it's so convenient because when I was looking up a braider, they were really close to me. So I'm like, okay, that's convenient with trying to plan around Bear and all of that. Left me in a weird spot with this. But I had these African braid artists do my hair. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. My eyes are trying to water. Okay. We'll move to this flower, and I'll do a zigzag. I do not have a Rumble account. Should I have a Rumble account? I only hear about Rumble respectfully and WhatsApp. It's business, but also in a weird way. How I heard about WhatsApp. A lot of businesses use WhatsApp, but I only hear about Rumble. The only time is when it's like you're catching adults doing bad things. You know what I mean? There's a YouTube channel I watch, and they have to have several channels floating around, and like, you know, they impersonate being young kid. You know what I'm getting at. Anyway, and the adults be communicating on Rumble. I'm like, I don't know if I should have that. But they be sharing their content on there. This is the full video of how we caught bro. I'm like, did I tell y'all last week it was so windy my trash can was walking down the street? My trash can was about to start ding-dong ditching. Sit back, babe. If you're not subscribed to the newsletter, I'm going to be sending the newsletter out for confidential goods. On the 1st. I send the newsletters out on the 1st every time. Yeah, that's true too. But if you stream with no followers, I'm trying to wonder, like, how do you do? I guess I gotta just test it out. What is the algorithm? How do people see the videos if you're just streaming? I just have to have multiple cameras set up. 'Cause you can? Oh, that's cool. That's how they probably do it. I just heard about Rumble in a negative way. I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I just got on Discord because of Carrie. Last year or this? I think it was last year. Three more flowers. And then we move on to the D. Baby, can you sit back? Nana. Thank you. I almost lost my stitch. My finger's too fat. Bro, my finger's too fat. There you go. That's too far. All right, I'm trying to keep my pollens scented. Monster truck or hood tank? Work vehicle. Bunka bear, sit back. What's good? You commented late. We are 12:41. All right, we're moving on to the D. Letter D. The letter D. All the songs are in my head from what Bear be doing. And he be singing it. The letter B. The letter D. Sit back. Somebody once told me. We did. These 3 letters. G-O-O. We're going to be moving on to the D and the S. So I'm going to cut. This is how fast it is to tie a knot. My fingers are fat today. You pull it all the way down, and then you can save as much thread as possible. Little knot at the end. Cut the little phrase. Sit back, Bear. Coffee break. Condensation is getting to my coaster, taking a blow. That's the work from the back side, how the white looks. I'm trying to be very strategic of where I start. So we save as much yarn as possible. Floss. Now, the O's are easy because you just come around in a circle. The letter D, I'm going to start at the top and then we'll see which one is in proximity of each other. Can you sit back, Bear? Nana! I feel like I have one more sitting on my floss wrapped around my computer if you see that white floss, a white string. This should be enough. This, what I'm working with, and the floss on the screen should be enough. Finish up these pollens. It's 12:43. So you guys, we'll just do a progress check-in. Once I finish these letters, I think I'm gonna be good anyway. And then for those that did not see the purse, I'm gonna model the purse again for you. If you're interested in seeing, I made a leather purse from scratch, pretty much. They sent it to me disassembled. They showed me how to do a saddle stitch. I was so excited about that, bro. It was like the serotonin I needed. Bear. Thank you. Now this one, I made the stitches a little close. This is a medium, if anyone is interested. The one I have already made and we watched on this channel with the rainbow stitch is a large. Now, I don't know how I did it, but like in 2 days, I filled up the letters with all these petals. If I can do the sleeves are going to be not sparse, but I'm going to put petals or daisies also going down the sleeves. The same design flowers with the pollens down the sleeves. If I finish that before 12:44, it's 12:45. If I finish that before, how should we do this? I lost my thought. Okay, what I was saying, it'd be really cool if I finished the sweatshirt in its entirety before Saturday. So then I can kind of have a fresh slate for next week. Saturday I have a market, but then to be able to start a new project next week is kind of refreshing when it lines up like that. So we'll see. You know, it don't always happen. I'm now being pulled to go this direction on the letter D, so we're just gonna skip around. Can you sit back? Bunka! Sit back, please. This is kind of off to the side. These pollens are looking wild. How the letter D is coming along. Maybe I'm gonna try to fit one more before I have to retread. Retread. Nana!
Stop.
Yes, thank you. Now it makes the flowers look more alive. It's alive! Anybody get the robot chicken reference? All right, we're playing chicken now. I think I could maybe do one more, as long as it's not too far. This is how much thread I have left. This is what I mean. Yes! I gotta put a deposit on one. So it helps when y'all support, so then I can hold it until I can try to make it back when the market comes around. Because these markets I have to book in advance before I make any sales. Now we're in full swing of spring markets. Hood tank. Hood tank. It was a red pickup. It was like an older one. Sit back, babe. Bring the raisins to the couch. Nana, bring them to the couch. 3. Thank you, baby. But yeah. Fingers won't, or string won't wrap around my fingers. I get so excited for market day. I'm like, all of this hard work. Four, 5. 5 more petals on. Yep. It's Tuesday. They on it now. Yesterday we had to give them a pass. They were sleeping in. Good tank. We should have the microphone aimed out the window so y'all can hear the engines too. Because I'd be wondering if the camera picks it up. Got 4 more petals I gotta do. Or I mean pollens. No more petals today. Today's focus is French knots. I guess that's close enough. Beefing with who? Not you. Who the realist? Not you. I ain't friendly. The JT song. Beefing with who? Not you. Who the real? Not you. Where's Rico? Was Rico here earlier? I don't think so. And we need Amanda back. We seen AS recently. Mystical? Mystic? Or medium? We haven't seen in a while. I just hope all of our subscribers are doing well. And just a reminder, y'all, when we hit that threshold on this channel, I'm going to be doing like a spin the wheel giveaway. So donating to this channel, it only makes your pie chart even bigger. So if you donate, I'm going to add your name like 1,000,000 times to the wheel. And then I'll do like a spin the wheel and somebody will win some art. If you want to participate in that. I've been keeping track of the donations that support this channel, what we about. How are you today, Rudy? We got 2 more. French knots, and then we move to the letter S. Bro, this literally took like an hour to do. I would say less than an hour. Did we? We were already going. We were chatting a lot. Right, 1 more petal. Letter D. But yeah, if you want to win like a rug that you've seen me make on here, or some sweatshirts or things like that, make sure you like, subscribe, and you can become a member. Members of this channel help support what I do, support my business, how I can give back to the community, the events that we put together here. So, okay, we finished the letter D. I'm gonna cut it and then I'll show y'all. Oh. Hopefully this is enough. We gotta do the letter S and I don't wanna have to cut more floss. Flan. More flan. Flan. Remember that? Courage. Anybody? Sit back. Shiggy. It's getting watery. I'm trying to finish. Letter D, finished. We've done 4 letters. Just like that. We just have S. Suzu. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just not trying to poke through. 5 flowers, I think, for the letter S, and we will be done. Wahoo! Yeah, but yeah, May, we turning it up in May. I have 3 markets in May. This Saturday, I have to change my, might as well just update my calendar. It still says April in it. I have 1 this Saturday, 1 that falls on a Sunday in the middle of May. And it's going to be, okay, first one's going to be at like a yoga studio. Second one's going to be in Germantown on a farm. And the last one's going to be the River West one, which is my favorite. And Carrie always looks forward to that one too. I usually go all out for the River West one. That one's the 31st. So if you're a local in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I'm going to be at a market 9 to 5 on the 800 block, East Burleigh. You Google, because I'm like, you can't really say I'm from Milwaukee because I grew up in the suburbs. But for directional people that may not be local and want to come to, that one's really big. There's so many people there. So it's like first come, first serve, grab your spot. I already paid for my spot, but if you want to get a good in the middle spot, you better be there at 7 on the dot. You waking up 5, 6 a.m. Car is already loaded so you can get in the parking lot. There's only a parking lot for about 20 cars, 20 to 30 cars. They don't play at that one. But Google the art bar. If you need directions, Google the art bar, because like they're kind of generic and vague with the location. So I try to just tell people, Google the art bar. Run, bear! And that's at the very end of this month. They do one in September, but they announce it late. And I'm like, I may be booked up for September, or the date that I feel that they're going to do it. Because I'm going to be in South Milwaukee, and I possibly have another one in September. I have to double check. But I think I'm booked until September or October. I don't remember. I think I'm going to be in Germantown in September. I'm going to be in South Milwaukee and Germantown in September. I can't even keep up because I was trying to do, I was trying to make like a little flyer, like a tour. You can come shop with me in this city, this date, and now everything's on a spreadsheet. I just, and I've added a few more. So now that flyer that I made from the spreadsheet is kind of obsolete because some of the markets have passed. We got to make this last 3 more flowers because I'm not trying to. I looked over at Bear. I'm not trying to rethread some floss. Thanks, Dom. There we go. 2 more. This was good planning though, like my pace and doing these French knots. Last one. We're done with the words, and we're gonna go back in with some colorful, like confetti knots to match, to help shape the letters.
Ouch.
We're done. I'm gonna do one more scan, but we're pretty much done. Make sure I get them all. And I'll let you see my work from the back. It almost made, I really made an S. Sometimes they look like the letters, sometimes they don't. And that's what I ended with, this much floss left. Beefing with who? Not you. Who the realest? Not you. You can check my work from the back. All the extra stitches is going to help lay down that oopsie, but usually I keep pretty clean work. I think I had 2 oopsies, which I'm kind of annoyed with, but everything else looked pretty good. I had this stinky little oopsie and whatever, or this little one that has excess. But they will be laid down because we just, you see how it crisscrossed and how the white already went over that unintentionally. That's going to help secure it, and then I still have to go back through with French light blue and dark blue French knots. So this is what we did. And we're gonna go back with those knots probably tonight or tomorrow. I do a live yoga class tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I just, it feels like a lot for me to do a 9 a.m. live and then do the regular 11:30 a.m. So that's why I just stuck with the Monday through Friday schedule. Wednesdays is the only super early because it's a class, and then yeah. So probably around this time I'll be working on the knots too. We're gonna do the same flowers down the sleeves. We'll kind of boop, 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 boop the flowers. That's that. And then the most satisfying part is when you can wash this film away. Oh, my diamonds, speak to me. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. This was the purse I was going to show you. So if you did not see the purse in all of its beauty, Bear, scoot back. The last thing I needed to do was clip these two. I couldn't figure that out at first. I was like, oh, okay. These were 2 separate things, and then I just combined the buckle, and then that's how the strap was. I'm like, where's this strap? But yeah, everything got folded over. That's the inside. No gaps. She is sealed. She even got the, I'm about to knock this fan over because it was getting hot. We got the bottoms. SpongeBob. Ta-da! Yay! All right, y'all. It's a little tight to buckle, so I'm like, these kind of seemed too short because I had to, we sewed these on the back, and then I had to weave them through on this end, and it just makes it like too tight. So I'm like, I don't know if this would be like an everyday bag, probably an elegant bag to carry every once in a while. A nice neutral color I picked out. Because realistically, this is how my bags always look. They just be open. I'm carrying a tote, and it'd be across my body, on the shoulder, or in my hand. And it's probably unzipped, or it has no zipper on it, so I can just grab stuff out of it. Because this was a lot for me to fold this up. You have to scrunch it up like a lunch. these out, scrunch it in like a little lunch pail. What did I do? And it was just pulling to the side. It was too much. So I'm like, there's no contents in here. This just kind of seemed like a struggle for me, that the straps just should have been a little bit longer. This is how I had to wrestle with it. I had to pull this to the side, pull this down, push it against my chest. No cap. This is how I got it to close. Thank you. It just seems a little bit of a force. But then that's how it looks on. I literally made a freaking Birkin, y'all. People have been asking me like, I need a purse made. Dog, this took me 3 weeks to make. I would do a rendition a little bit easier as a rug, because I don't always work. I've never worked with leather before, but this is how my first leather project turned out. Yay! All right, y'all, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna get some lunch started. I'm coming. I'm trying to finish garden. I'm trying to finish the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for embroidering with me and being along on this purse journey. Tomorrow is yoga at 9 a.m. So make sure you become a member so you can join the yoga class tomorrow. Peace. And then Thursday, Friday, I'm going to try to do some more embroidery. We'll see where we're at with the sweatshirt. I will be packing up, so I don't know if it's going to affect Thursday or Friday. Friday's live. I got to pack up for the Saturday market. So peace, love. Have an amazing Tuesday. I'll see you later.